You're listening to the Agony Column News Report featuring interviews, phone interviews, reports from live book events and festivals, and conversations with readers. You can find additional news, interviews, book reviews, and more 5 days a week at the Agony Column website at trashotron.com/agony. You are here this evening at Capitola Book Cafe. Tonight we have a book that is certainly worth your reading time and an author who is worth your listening time. Michael Lewis is a freelance writer, archaeologist. He's an environmentalist. He's the author of Equitage and Descendants of Edmund Lewis of Lynn, Massachusetts. His new book is The Environmeddlers. Thank you for joining me, Michael.
Thank you, Rick. Nice to be on this side of the microphone again.
Michael, this is a fabulous book. You and I were talking earlier, and I think environmental thriller is the way to describe this. You bring Edward Abbey up into the digital age where I think he would be very happy to be.
I'm glad to hear you say that.
I really love that sensibility that runs through this whole work. Talk about, you're an environmentalist, and you're obviously concerned about the earth. And it's one thing to blog about all the news we get, most of it bad, about what humans are doing to the earth. It's another thing to turn that into an engaging work of fiction. Mm-hmm. So what made you make that decision in the first place?
Well, that's exactly what it was. I'd been writing since long before I can remember. I did a newsletter from Alaska when I lived up there that was distributed down in the lower 48. And I've been writing about my feelings about the environment and what I observed going on. I've been a fan of Ed Abbey for many years. And I decided I wanted to get that out into a form that's more palatable so that it didn't sound like I was preaching to people. And so I thought, well, if I write an engaging thriller-type story, kind of an Abbey-esque type story, brought up to modern times with digital technology, that maybe we could kind of carry on what Abbey has set before us and bring it into the modern times, and as well as a new message about environmentalism in today's world.
I think that's one of the most interesting aspects of this book is that you give us, I think, a three-dimensional look at environmentalism, and whereas before, back when Abbey was writing, and for a long time, environmentalism has been sort of viewed in a one-dimensional manner, experienced, and even to a degree rolled out. But now I think we're coming to understand it, that the consequences of trying to fix...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?